Welcome to episode 6 of Where's My Hat podcast. This is the second part of Sarah Smith's episode, aka Sundog Sarah. Anyway, here we go.
Can I tell you the story that I shouldn't tell on this podcast?
Ooh,
Sure.
Wait. There is no should. That's a fallacy.
Well, we're gonna find out if it
Shouldn't
should be
is
edited
like,
out.
Oh, wait, I have to finish my story. By the way, when I got home from work that day,
Okay.
All your stuff was missing.
no, she was not there.
My home did not exist. It's like it was never there. The house was gone.
no,
altogether.
my home was fine,
Okay.
but she wasn't there, and I
Oh.
never heard from her again.
How? Ooh.
It's kind of a blessing.
I was very happy about it. That's it. Just in case
Wow.
anyone was wondering. That's it.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's a success story, really.
It didn't like peter
Yeah.
out. She was just gone.
Yeah. It was really just like
She hit delete.
one night of like pure horror, and then she was gone forever.
Ah. Kristen,
That's nice.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm happy for you, to be honest.
Thank you.
that she's gone forever.
So back
Yeah.
to the crazies. So
Let's get back to the crazies. Yeah.
as a child, middle school / high school, I was a bit of a prankster, and I like to.
No shit. Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, I'm really even keeled in comparison. And as a child, I loved to mess with other children. And so, like, I would walk home and I would just be adamant about something, you know? I would just be thinking about the day and then just, like, reminiscing, and then I'd, like, talk.
Yeah.
So, like, one time I was walking home from school and I was doing
Reminiscing
that.
like on your day.
Yeah, just, like,
Okay.
things
yeah.
I should have said that I didn't say,
Oh,
or things,
oh.
you know, like, you know how you
That's-
process information?
Yes.
And so you just kind of think out
When you're
loud.
like emotionally intelligent and you like are thinking about like, ooh, this is what I could have really said in this moment, or like this was a better like response or whatever.
I'm at no point emotionally intelligent in any way or shape or form. But thank
Yeah,
you.
you are.
Thank you very much. So,
I'm not like inflating your ego. You just are that way. Both you and
well, I
Stacey
feel
are that way.
inflated and I appreciate it.
Okay.
And I'm just going to,
Well,
because
allow
I
your-
feel appreciated
Like
so
I said,
much about it.
Take the lid off.
I'm just
Like,
going to fucking hit it hard and say,
Yeah.
no, not at all.
okay.
Because I can't deal with it. It's too much. But thank you.
Feeling
Anyways.
enough is too much, or
No, just be complimented.
oh, okay,
Don't do it. It's not nice for me.
okay.
But thank you.
I think you may want to
Seek therapy.
seek therapy, seek help immediately, and also like just examine like how you feel about yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
It's really
that.
nice to be loved, and when you are not, when you don't have the space to be loved, then that can create a lot of pain. You know what I mean?
Absence of love isn't pain, is it?
No, not necessarily. Like, define love. We have one word for love in English. So, like, romantic love is one. That's not all. Attention, I think, might, for me, like, it would be really helpful if, like, that were a word. And friend love, like, just, like, loving on your friends platonically is gorgeous. Receiving compliments from strangers is another form of love. Yeah. Okay. Enough about that.
No, let's dive into it.
Please continue.
Do you guys know that it's a harvest moon? That's what you were talking about, the
Yes.
moon earlier.
It was.
I was just thinking, it is like
Neil Young.
right now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ongoing.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It was
So,
gold. It was like
like-
orange.
The first full moon before the fall equinox. It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Before the fall equinox?
Yes.
I did my
Really?
first autumnal ritual ever. this is like sticky. I think we've not talked about this on here. We talked about this before, but I did do like a really cool ritual. It did involve self-harm, but it was like really dope.
You and I haven't talked about self-harm,
Yeah.
but that's something we have in common. Do you want to talk about that or no?
Tell me more.
I
Because-
haven't done it in a long, long time.
Okay.
But there has been times when I, like, in high school,
Sure. Yeah.
Give me a minute. I'm sorry.
Okay. Take your time.
So, from the ages of 12...
No sorries.
What's that?
No sorries.
No, I'm going to apologize.
That's a motto.
because I have to. It's, it helps. So,
Okay.
through...
I accept that.
Thank you. Through the ages of 12 to probably 18,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say I would try to commit suicide
Mm-hmm.
at least twice a year. Once to twice a year. Easily. And before that even, like at the age of 8, I tried to commit suicide. And then it stopped.
You said I have had enough.
Oh, many of times.
Yeah.
So that happened a lot. And then, like, another part of my life that I lived through is through self-harm. And I think, I don't know. I don't remember very much of it. I stopped after I lived on my own and I became self-sufficient. But, like, I did, it's not, there was a lot of mental illness between the ages of 12 and 18. And part of my mental illness and how to cope with it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm just
I think there's a lot of
my experience.
mental. Yeah.
So
Again,
like
no sorries.
I want you to
I think it's
know that I
lovely.
just want to tell you my story.
I'm really interested.
Okay, thank you.
Please continue because it's riveting to me. Go on.
So, part of it
Mhm.
had self-harm. There was the suicide bit that I would do. It's not even a bit. Like, that's a misconstrued word in this situation. There was a suicide part of my life that I did a lot of.
Okay.
And there was also a lot of self-harm. And there's a lot of self-harm in different behaviors that I had.
Yeah.
Drinking, a lot of alcoholism, a lot of drug use.
This is like self-sabotage.
Absolutely.
It's not always like the most accurate phrase. Like when we're talking about like substance abuse, it's not always like this is self-sabotage. It's kind of like I want to like alter my reality so that I feel like more pain. That's kind of what self-sabotage
With
can be.
with the drug use specifically,
Told us.
it wasn't in my mind self-sabotage.
Do you
It
want to talk
was-
about what drugs?
No.
Okay,
So
cool. Good.
with that,
Okay,
like it
cool.
was
All good.
more of like I just need to not feel how I felt.
Yeah.
So like I needed to feel different
Yeah.
from the constant berasion of everything that happens, of who
Yeah.
I am as a person. Because it was constant, right?
And what had happened to you as a person, like things that were not like in your control. You're like, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to remember that. I don't want to continue to experience that. So you're like, substance abuse. Like
Substance
this
ab-
is really great and yummy to me because I don't want to continue to suffer.
Right.
Really a normal reaction to life
oh my goodness.
that feels
Did
pain.
Like the suicide attempts were just an escapism, even for like the ways that I did it was just so I didn't have to experience life anymore. Like the constant sleeping
Yeah.
of just 12 hours a day. It was just so I could dream about something else because I was so tired.
I've been there too. Yeah.
I'm so sorry to the
Do you-
listeners for hearing such a terrible experience.
I think
But
this is gorgeous, actually. I think this is okay.
pain
we-
can be beautiful. I agree.
I don't
with
think
you.
we've talked about this like when we were recording yet, but before we were talking about self-harm and how I like to do that sometimes, and it's not healthy in the sense that I am like a whole person, and it's like really a great way of coping. I have like so many great tools at my disposal for like, I love myself. I love my life, and I still want to like slice up my skin. And it's just more complicated than that. It's not like you want to always end your life. It's okay to have those struggles, and it's okay to like ask for help. I do often. I feel really supported in my life. I struggle with a lot of things, including, like there's kind of at a loss for words, but it's okay. It's normal, and like it's kind of an ongoing process, and have had so much growth in the last year. Like, it's nuts. I feel like a different person than I was last year. Yet I still want to cut my skin, and it's kind of strange, and I get that people are like, ooh, that's like really uncomfortable for me to like even like see. So I don't want that for people, but like I still feel the way I feel sometimes, and that's okay. Like, I just want to be myself, which I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all the time. It's just kind of complicated.
Yeah.
It's not really like, it makes me sad when I hear somebody wants to completely sever their like lifeline. That's the saddest thing for me. Because I really like people. I think everybody's really quite cool. Like, even, okay, these people at work the other day were like not only the most annoying customers I've ever had. They were like really Trumpy. It was this like older man and this older woman. I think they were like 65 to 70 or something. And they were like really Trumpy, and like he would not shut up about like, I don't make a lot of money. Like, I'm really into Trump. Like, I think he's really smart. This is how he talked, like, to the best of my ability, just like really mumbly, and he just would not shut up about like how he was not affluent as a person, or like, I used to do a lot of work. Like, I used to work a lot, and blah blah blah. And it's like, my dude, you are a slave to capitalism. Like, you think that you did a good job, which you did the best you could, and you're so ignorant, and you're trying really hard to buy just a chair that you need. He's like, I have a surgery coming up. I can't work for money for the, and I'm like, you're really old.
That's so awful.
Yes, I see that a lot at my job, and
That's
it's
so
sad. But when they not only struggle with that, they're also like a huge supporter of the exact system that put them in that place in the first place. You know?
Right.
Like, they're like, I'm gonna like be a slave till I die because I don't have enough savings, because what economic system that I work in is not serving me correctly, and it isn't serving him, and it's not going to serve us correctly either.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know, define correctly, but it's just sad. Like, people are like a big proponent for like, capitalism is the only way to go, and you're like, okay, what do you think is fair? Like, when you're in your old age and you can't afford anything.
You tell me.
I think that there is no correct system. I keep
Yeah.
on using that word, but I do think that we're like severely individualistic. I think it's really cool. Honestly, I think it's great, but I feel like extremely free. I don't think like technology has pushed like, I don't know, wokeness. Like every country I think is in kind of like a similar spot, including Iran, which is also insane right now. Like with women like not only like burning their hijab, but like cutting their hair publicly. That is the most punk thing I've ever seen, which is cool.
That is awesome. That is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they will murder
It's
women.
fucking over showing their hair.
Yeah.
It's like, so when people start to hate on like the US, I'm kind of like, yes, there are things that I would love to have an abortion freely at any point in my life. That would be great. And I would also love for women to not be dying over showing like, you know, 3 fucking strands of hair.
Or not marrying the man that they
Or
don't
not
want to marry.
Right. Yeah. Like arranged marriages are
Mhm.
still really common in some countries. Like, I'm not unrealistic. I count my blessings, quote
Mhm.
unquote.
I love that. That's so funny. It's all fucked up. Everything's fucked up.
Yeah, and I have ways that I can live fully here, and there are ways that other people can't.
And there's ways that you can't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's really nice to have the capacity to like understand those things.
But the point is that it's all man-made.
Man, like male man
Yeah.
made. Yes.
Exactly. Sorry, Brandon.
Well, Brandon wasn't the person.
No. But
that
I
made
just
all
don't
these
want
things
him to
happen.
feel attacked by being that gender.
You don't have to do that. Like,
Okay.
Brandon, do you feel like you're an ally?
Yeah.
An ally to what?
Like women. I mean, I'm on. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that I get that vibe from you, and I think that's really cool. You don't have to feel like you're you yourself a bad person. You can understand, like me as a white person, I'm like, people before me were definitely racist. Like,
Yeah.
I can feel that within my own family, and I am doing a really intentional job of like to fucking unlearn that. Like, don't go there.
Mm-hmm.
And men can do the same thing, and there are really great men out there. There are really fucking bad men out there, but like, I think people are trying to do the best they can.
I think that people in general
Sometimes.
are the reason that people in general have such a hard fucking time just doing what they
Yeah.
want and being themselves. And I think that we all just need to fucking knock it off.
Fucking knock it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get back to what we were talking about before.
Okay.
Ghost stories.
Good.
I just want to identify and also to
Uh-huh.
be able to express that I understand.
Understand what?
Yeah, the poo-poo dying, like caca.
No.
The whole life is icky.
The sense of need to have some sort of sense of control.
Yeah.
And even if it is with your own body.
Mm-hmm. I think that's really very, very healthy to talk about. So that's kind of why I don't want to like be like, I am so sad. Like,
No.
look at me. I want to be just like open with the way that I feel.
Yeah.
And the way that I know a lot of people feel that way, like still. And I have like in the past, I'm like, this is like a high schooler problem or whatever. Like this is like some, I don't know. It feels like immature or whatever. It's like, well, it doesn't matter. Like I still feel it.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when I still feel that way, I don't want to like cheapen my own experience, but I definitely think like, God, like you're taking like a safety pin to your skin, like you're fucking insane. But it gives me catharsis. Like I don't want anybody to feel that way either, but I do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do what feels good because I'm a fucking hedonist, and I'm it's not really like good. I know that, but it just brings me some sort of like, I don't know, like grounding. Still, I wish I didn't have that problem. It is a problem. I wish I didn't feel that way, but I do. The end.
Can I just
Happy
say
Halloween.
something? Yeah, exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
I feel
Yeah,
like
seeing blood flow is like really,
it sounds
great.
awesome.
yeah. I mean, I enjoy it.
Being a vampire myself, I would love to see that. Anyway,
Should we do a fuck, marry, kill?
Wait.
Where's my phone?
Yeah, we should.
I have a
but
really good prompt.
Well, I want to say something really quick, and then we'll do
Okay.
fuck, marry, kill.
Good.
Okay. This was supposed to be like a ghost story, like aliens, you know.
but we're talking
whatever
about like
kind of episode. Wait, hang on. But what I feel like it really became was what is really scary and awful about actually being a human episode.
We haven't even delved into
I
that, to
couldn't
be
agree
honest.
more. Damn.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let's talk about these like fun things that happened around us, and we're like, these are really the horrors of the human soul,
Right, exactly.
and like who I am and my body, this meat sack that I have.
So I feel like we really
Holy shit.
accomplished our goals here.
I
Stacey,
had to
that's a
delve
really
into
good
that.
point.
I'm sorry. I really did.
I loved
feel like
that,
we needed
actually.
to talk about it.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
I have 3.
Okay.
I have 3 also.
Oh,
Okay.
do you want to go
You
first?
go first because you're the guest.
Yeah.
I feel so great. Okay. This is going to be insane. Okay. I have 3 abstract fuck, marry, kills that I want to. But they're not like abstract. I don't remember what this word is, but like people sometimes want to. It's really interesting. I watched this like mini documentary about this. Like they want to like marry, like somebody is married to the Eiffel Tower. Somebody is married to like their bows and arrows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm like married to objects.
Mm-hmm.
It's really strange. But I want to know, you guys, fuck, marry, kill of the Eiffel Tower, the Sistine Chapel, and the Great Pyramids.
Like in Egypt?
Yes.
Versus any other Great Pyramids.
No,
What
the
other
Great
Great
Pyramids in
Pyramids do you know of?
America.
The Eiffel Tower.
Yeah,
the
okay, there
Sistine
are
Chapel,
like
and the
Mayan
pyramids.
pyramids though.
That's what I'm trying to get at. We're
Okay,
not...
no. Kristen's right. She's right.
My answer is quick and to the point.
Okay, go on.
I'm gonna kill the pyramids.
Yep. Oh, wow. Whoa, what?
I don't know. Whatever. I
Okay.
am going to fuck the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm gonna marry the Sistine Chapel.
Oh, wow. That's so Catholic of you.
Yeah.
Okay, Kristen.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay, go on.
First off,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna marry the pyramids, is that like a polyamorous relationship?
Because there's multiple of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Good point.
So if I'm gonna fuck them, is that gonna be like an orgy?
I think I don't think that's polyamory. I think that's more of like a like sister wife situation. Like it's the same people. Like you're not polyamorous. Like you're
They're
not
all
like
the same person.
dating multiple people. Like they are constant because they have been there for like fucking eons. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a finite amount of pyramids. We're never gonna have more. So like polyamory is like,
We might have
I might be
more.
dating more.
They might have replicas.
What?
You have replica pyramids in different countries.
Are there?
Oh,
Replica pyramids
that's a
in
good
different countries.
point, actually. Like,
Would I be married
weird,
to them
like-
if I married them all?
Would you be what?
Would I be married to the replicas if I married just the three?
I think you would have to talk that over with your pyramid wives. I'm saying they're wives. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Like sister
way to
wives?
assume their gender. This is a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, there's a lot to deal with.
So
There's,
marry
like,
the
brick and
pyramids.
mortars. No, I don't know. I'm still unpacking it
Okay.
all.
We're
Okay.
exploring what that would mean if
Yeah, like if I'm
married the
fucking like if
pyramids.
I'm gonna fuck anything, it would probably
God.
be the Sistine Chapel.
all of those things would be so awful to fuck as well.
That's
Like,
what I'm thinking, right? But at least the Sistine Chapel, like, have something good
this
to look
is like
at.
really abstract. I'm really kind of reaching here. I
No,
just thought
no,
it would be
I
funny.
enjoy it. Yeah, I really like to imagine fucking inanimate objects. So this is
Uh-huh.
great.
Great, good.
So yeah,
Correct.
again, I'm not denying the fact that I enjoy fucking inanimate objects.
So is a dead
dildo or
skull,
otherwise.
which you've talked about in your previous podcasts.
Wait, what?
So is a dead skull, like a dead human
Oh.
head.
I think that was Joey mostly.
Oh, I was way too drunk to even know what's going on.
I'm
Okay.
too drunk right now to even know what's going on.
All right, good. I'm gonna take control after we're done sharing our fuck, marry, kill. Okay.
I have another fuck, marry, kill after this.
So do I. So
All right.
I want to hear yours after mine, and then mine after yours, and then more ghost stories. Okay.
Oh
Sound
my
good?
gosh.
Oh, we have more. Oh my goodness.
Is this going to be a 2-episode one?
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
This is stupid.
No, it is not. By no means. Midnight.
Like 30 minutes. We need to like.
1 a.m. I'm trying to figure out which one I would like to fuck, marry, kill. So I'm thinking the Sistine Chapel I would definitely fuck. I don't know if I would marry it.
Who do you want to marry then?
I would definitely kill. What were the options?
The Eiffel Tower, the Sistine
Eiffel Ta-
Chapel, and the
right.
pyramids.
I would kill the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
It's kind of an eyesore.
Have you seen it in
Okay.
person?
I don't need to. I just know
Okay.
when I seen it in pictures, it's enough for me to be like, it's unnecessary.
Is
It's
it like
just kinda
ruined by the
whatever.
fan base situation? Like maybe like you're like, that's a bit overplayed.
Yeah.
So like this feat of
I mean, a bit, but like,
okay.
it's a bunch of triangles holding up a bunch of triangles that make some sort of phallic object. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
You think that it's not phallic?
The Eiffel Tower is not phallic.
It's phallic.
I don't think that is phallic.
You,
No.
you think it's?
You don't think
What do you think it
any
is?
structure is phallic? Well, wait, continue. I'm sorry.
A tower? Okay. I learned earlier tonight about pillar, not priests, like pillar, like saints.
Mhm.
I didn't know that they existed. So, this person who made like this really beautiful piece of artwork that was like, I don't know, like black and white and abstract. Again, I just read this tonight. I don't know what his name is. I'm pulling it up so I can remember. Oh, Simeon, the Stylite was a Syrian Christian ascetic who achieved notability by living 37 years on a small platform on top of a pillar near Aleppo in modern Syria. Several other stylites later followed this model. The Greek style means pillar. Simeon is venerated as a saint by Catholics. I don't know. He like lived on a fucking pillar. It's
right.
like when I talk about like stoicism, what?
Continue. I'm sorry. So does a bacteria on a penis. That doesn't mean it's any less phallic.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's a phallic shape.
It very much could have been like a phallic fixation. Who knows? I don't know.
I think
he was Catholic, so any sort of sex, like any sort of like aspect of sex in the Catholic Church, I think it's like I am so like this does not exist for me, and then like it just fucking explodes and
in beautiful art and structure.
Oh, and also child molestation
and science
like,
on top of that. Like, I feel like sometimes when human beings are unable to explore our... I don't know. I feel like it's phallic. I'm killing it. I don't give a shit. So
you're killing it. Yeah. People who have desire, who don't experience any sort of like pleasure after a long period of time, are going to fucking probably do really bad things. So that's why I subscribe to the school of hedonism. I think it's really great. I think you should like do whatever you want that feels really satisfying.
Can I just say something?
I was considered a heathen when I was born because I had never lived in a religion.
Heathen?
I had never lived in a religion.
I just feel like the fact that she wants to kill something because it's phallic, I think that that's a very clear sign that you're a lesbian.
So gay.
So I'm killing the Eiffel Tower.
We love that gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
and
the
your
pyramids
fucking...
are beautiful. I love the idea of how we don't know how they were made. Like the geology behind it, because they are aligned with certain stars. Like the middle one is aligned perfectly with the North Star, if I remember correctly. And
the middle one, like
the center one, there's 3 of them, right?
I think there's more than like the Great Pyramids. Maybe
Pyramids,
I
there's 3
included
of
this
them.
without knowing more about it than...
They're aligned perfectly with 3 specific stars. And so the fact that they
I
are
have
geologically...
seen Indiana Jones, and I do know... No, I'm kidding. Yeah, there's like solar alignment is a big deal with the pyramids, apparently. I don't know. Is that true?
There is an anomaly
I know
behind the pyramids, and it's behind the structure of how long they were built, how long it took for them to be built, and how they were perfectly aligned with certain star maps. And as a result, I think the awe of it, I would marry it because of how interesting it would keep my attention. And then I would fuck the Sistine Chapel because it's beautiful.
That's a great answer.
Thank you. It's your turn.
Great answer. Is it mine or is it Stacey's?
Stacey
I already
said hers.
answered.
Oh, am I that intoxicado?
Is that Spanish?
Not really. I think it's like Spanglish, Sundog, Spanish.
I killed the pyramids, I fucked the Eiffel Tower, and I married the Sistine Chapel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sick. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I didn't like think of this to like answer it myself, so I don't really know. But I think the Great Pyramids. I would fuck the Great Pyramids because they are just immersed in like ancient, the most ancient of energy. Like that's what I want to feel, I guess. No. Stacey,
Sorry, I was.
don't take pictures of me.
I've been doing it all night.
Yeah, you looked really nice
I
there,
think
leaning
that's
over your
cute.
notes.
Okay. I am flattered. I think I would marry the Sistine Chapel because I have been there. Me and my like childhood choir, we sang there when I was a child. You know, as a childhood choir does.
How old were you?
I think it was like God, like 13 or 14, I think.
That's beautiful.
It was like a really deep.
Just being 14, being at the Sistine Chapel, I'm jealous.
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
being in another country as like a small tween. I was just like, I just dyed my hair black because I think I'm really sad and whatever. I don't know. It was. I feel very, very privileged to like have done that.
Yeah.
Seeing two things: the statue of David in person, and I don't remember if I like actually shed a tear, but like I could have cried when I just saw like it's like the human hand that made such a human thing out of this like massive like block of marble, and it's just like insane. Just like veins and like delicate little tiny muscles that it's like I have never felt so seen by this ancient person who made this like man who has all of these like delicate features, and like this person just looked at a human body and like made it so delicate and also so strong. That was so gorgeous. That's what makes me want to cry.
Wait, I'm drunk. What statue are you talking about?
Statue of David.
Okay, that's what I thought. Is that the thinking man, or is that a different?
The naked guy.
It's the first man you see.
The tall,
that's completely naked as a preteen.
big. He's
I'm
like supposed to be like
He has
about
a
to kill
hand under
Goliath.
his chin, and then another hand.
The-
on his-
Thinking man.
No,
right?
that's
That
Or
is
no?
a
people.
different man.
I'm gonna look it up.
Made by the is it the made by the same
Oh wait,
artist?
does that say I'm
No,
gonna
it's not.
kill the Eiffel Tower? I don't want to bomb the Eiffel Tower.
Hey, we're not bombing anything. We're killing it.
We're gonna kill the Eiffel Tower.
Like we kill it as in it doesn't. It's disqualified. You know what I mean?
I don't care about that.
Disqualified.
Yeah,
We're not talking about any terrorist activity.
Mm-mm.
you're so right, Kristen. We're not gonna bomb anything.
Other than being on stage
Wink,
and
wink.
bombing. That's the only thing that we'll do here.
Which Stacey has never done. Okay, I have another one.
Even if she bombs, it's still amazing.
I know.
Me? Oh, that's so sweet.
Okay, one more prompt. Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
A ghost.
No!
Yeah.
No! I have to go next.
No, let's just. Okay,
what?
fine, sure. But then we
You
have
went
to
first,
do 3 because.
Then my turn,
Okay.
then your turn.
Okay,
That's
all right.
only fair,
Okay.
is it not?
All right. All right.
Is it not? You are so right, Kristen. Okay,
What's
Go
your
ahead.
fuck, marry, kill, Kristen?
Dracula. Bride of Dracula. Werewolf and or she-wolf.
What?
Fuck, marry, kill. Dracula,
Are
Bride
you
of Dracula.
giving us 6 options?
3 options, but
okay.
gender change if you want it.
Okay.
Dracula, Bride of Dracula. Werewolf and or she-wolf. And Frankenstein or Bride of Frankenstein.
Dracula, werewolf, Frankenstein. Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. You go first, Sarah.
Okay. This is tough.
Take your time.
I've got time. Yeah. You take your time. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry.
I'm not sorry. Okay. Fuck Dracula immediately. Like I have a vampire fetish. Like I did like mean to have it. I just fell in. I need to fuck a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter like what that looks like or
Okay,
whatever.
Edward.
No, not really like that. But
I mean,
Because her name
No,
is Kristen Stewart, and I'm Edward
Shut
now
up,
because
come
of
on.
the.
You're Edward.
Yeah.
Okay. I also really enjoy the like werewolf lore. I think it's really cool. But yeah, fuck vampire immediately. Like Dracula, like I don't want to be with him forever. He has like infinite concubines basically.
Okay.
Which honestly,
But you don't want to be like his main lady and live forever.
so listen, if I fuck Dracula, I
Mhm.
will live forever and I can be my own main lady for like eternity. That's what I want.
Okay.
What were the other two choices?
Werewolf, Frankenstein. Female or male?
Kill would be Frankenstein because he didn't ever ask to be born.
Mm-hmm.
I would want him to. He's in every story, like he just suffers the entire time. I don't want him to suffer, so I would kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that leaves marrying to a werewolf, which I would probably just be like, I'm gonna divorce you really quickly, and it's not forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe, I don't know, a month.
till the next full moon.
Where I'm like really horny? Probably not. I'd be like, let's wait till it's the full moon and then I don't want to fuck a dog though.
Right.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Marry because I can divorce the werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stacey, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna think of this in Buffy the Vampire Slayer terms. There was that football player guy that
Yeah.
they made into Frankenstein. I'm gonna kill that guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Marry Angel, please.
Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I know you're gay, but
I am going to fuck Oz.
oh yeah, in the band.
Wait. You know what? I changed my mind actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck Spike.
Why
Ooh.
wouldn't you?
And
What?
Then I'm gonna marry Oz.
That's the least gay answer
Well,
in Buffy. What about Buffy?
I
You guys
don't-
have the
I
exact
don't
same
like.
answers.
What about
I don't
Sarah?
Like wait, hang on. I don't like the female werewolf. Buffy was never a vampire or
She was a
anything.
vampire slayer.
She was just a slayer.
You're right. That's why I
So
bought the
that's
boots
not
that
an
I wore
option.
tonight. By the way, I wanted to have like Buffy boots.
And
I'll fuck Spike because he's problematic. I'll
He's
get over
awful
him eventually.
And great.
He what?
Spike is awful and great at the same time.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
Oz
he's a well-developed character.
Oz is just a
Agreed.
really good person, like for the most part, as much as I am, at least. You know what I mean?
If not less.
Exactly. But I'm gonna marry
maybe
Oz.
more.
What?
I said, or maybe more. Oz?
But he's better than Spike. He's a better person, a better
They
character
write Oz
than
as
Spike.
like, oh, you're such a good guy.
Although
It's, like,
I guess
so
if
fake.
I guess if Spike were to turn me into a vampire, I'd probably marry Spike.
What was the very really fucked up female character that was like in love with Spike?
Drusilla?
Yeah. Drusilla.
She was only fucked
was like-
up because Angel like killed her entire family in front of her before she became a vampire. So he made her crazy. Plus she was psychic, so that was like a double
Right.
whammy.
Yeah.
So then she was like a crazy psychic vampire.
Yeah, like Angel's not a good
Mm-mm.
he wasn't a good person.
Not when he was a demon, but when he got his soul back, then he was really good. But like, fuck Angel. He gets way too much credit.
He
Yeah.
had his
Just
own
because he's
TV
like
show.
Exactly.
I never watched that.
I
Good
would have
show,
Kind of wanted
actually.
to.
I would have rather seen a show about Spike.
Agreed.
I feel so embarrassed. In our first episode, I said that if I could be anyone that I would be Angel, and I really regret that because I don't want people to think that I'm like
Stacey,
in love with
you
Angel 'cause I'm
remedied
not.
that, and I think you said eventually you're like, no, actually, I would be Spike.
I did,
Did.
but I still feel
Both
bad
of you
for
said
like that being my first thought,
I wouldn't be embarrassed about that because in the show they
Mhm.
really wire the audience for
Angel.
yeah, they
The character
want me to
dynamics.
like they want us to like Angel.
You know
Well,
what?
yeah,
I guess
he was
that's
the love
accurate.
interest.
I guess that's accurate. I feel like Spike is kind of the underdog.
He's like- And
I don't-
Angel is extremely conventionally attractive, which is great.
but Spike is like way better looking than Angel.
I disagree.
Oh, okay.
That's hard to tell because there are like character dynamics to really like.
I don't like
differentiate
blonde
between
people.
physical-
You what?
I want everyone with like really dark features. That's what I like.
Do you not like Sid Vicious?
Yeah, I mean, he was like not actually.
But Spike looks exactly like, not exactly, but close to Sid Vicious.
Fake blonde is sexy for sure, but I would rather my lover just be like
Natural.
actually dark haired. Which is saying
That's
something.
why you would marry, the wolf, werewolf, because he's just a shaggy, dark haired dude.
I think I would
That's
rather
cute.
do. Fuck, I don't know. I kind of want like a forever life with a vampire, but they're like in my book, they're like heartless, just
Mhm.
like I would be as a vampire. So,
Yeah, for sure. I could easily be heartless as a human as well.
right.
Yeah.
Sometimes are, and I like that you do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome, because it's real. Again, like I just want people to be like operating on their most like authentic. That's what I want. Is this turning into like a kink podcast? Because we can talk about that too.
I
No.
think that Kristen was maybe just processing the fact that you said that I'm already heartless as is.
You're
This
not
is true.
heartless in the slightest.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you operate with healthy, selfish. Like
I'm more
selfishness.
heartless than you are, by
I-
far.
I don't know if that's true.
Do you want that to be true?
No, it's not that I want it to be true. It's just that I know that
Know
that's
that
the
it's true?
case.
I think that we keep trying to like justify
you know
our
what?
selfish selves to each other,
No,
but like when
Kristen-
it comes to each other, we're like not that.
Well, yeah, we love each other deeply, but I just,
Yeah.
I just want you to know, like, I don't care about other people's thoughts or feelings that much.
Okay.
I do a little bit. I'm recording. Oh my god. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's my turn to do fuck, marry, kill.
All right, Kristen, I'm gonna add this. I know that is true.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Stacey is like really close to you, and I was like, great. She's like, what do you think of Kristen? I'm like, I don't know Kristen. Okay, like I've not talked to you like in this capacity. After hearing the podcast, hearing your banter, talking with you now, I'm like, you guys are like nutso like bonded. Like I know
Someone told me when they heard the first podcast.
it's tangible.
Yeah, they said, "How long
Yeah.
have you guys known each other?" It was like maybe a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
she's
you're
like,
like,
it's, "Yeah." She said,
what?
It sounds like you guys known each other for years. That's just because
That has no bounds. Like, I know that can happen, and it did with you guys. It brings me a lot of joy. I know Stacey, like, you know, is stupid, dumb, happy, and that brings me joy, like, already. But listening to the podcast and hearing, like, you, like, ping pong your, like, thoughts and everything, honestly, like, that's kind of why I liked the first episode the most, because it was just you guys. Like,
Yeah. We're it was the first one, so you know you have to play around with it. But
the
yeah,
energy was high. I could feel the connection. It was lovely. It was so gay.
It felt good. I mean, it always does, but you know.
Tonight is gonna be a fucking shit show, but it's gonna be really fun. I know it is.
I feel bad for Brandon.
I feel
who has to edit all
terrible
of
for
Yeah, he's
this.
gonna have to edit so much, but you know, who cares?
I think that he, in a way, like, is supportive of everything. on
I
its
think
own.
he is too. Like,
Yeah.
I think he enjoys it.
it
Yeah.
is something that he enjoys. I think it's something he enjoys. Like it's something that gives him something to look forward
Yeah,
to.
brings people joy to be able to like
And
show up for.
We've had
Other.
800 listeners.
Mhm.
That's bonkers.
It's amazing.
I think
That's
really good.
for the people who have listened to both podcasts or the 3 podcasts that have been out and we're on episode 6. Like if you have continued on, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Like that means so much to us because this is something that we feel good about and feel strongly about. So please let us know what it is that you want to hear more of, what you want to hear less of, everything. Because the feedback you give is the feedback that we want to receive, regardless of what it is. Even if you're trolling, I'm interested if it's funny enough. Like, we want to continue with this. So anything you have to say, please feel free to comment, like it, subscribe to it, promote it. Everything you could do. It means so much to us.
If you feel so compelled,
Mhm.
Please so.
do the things
All right, it's my turn.
that people do.
Fuck, marry, kill,
Kristen's
vampire, Dracula, werewolf,
Yes.
female or male, either.
Either or.
Yeah.
So,
That's a really good distinction. By the way.
thanks. I feel like I would kill off, first and foremost, werewolf. Hands down.
Okay.
They're fucking bipolar. They go with the moon. They're very hairy. There's no remedy for that hair because it comes around every full moon. It's a lot for me to deal with.
Are you saying that I need to shave better?
This has nothing to do with you.
It feels personal.
You selfish person. No.
Stacy.
So I'm killing off the werewolf. Just killing them off. I don't
Okay.
need that. I don't need that drama in my life.
Are we picturing any sort of semblance of like a female werewolf? Because I feel like you're picturing like a man werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Either or. Like, they're going to be
Okay.
crazy regardless. A crazy werewolf is going to eat me, regardless if it's she or he.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done with it. Don't
Please go
need
on.
it.
Okay.
Cool.
They're going to be animalistic. It's going to probably be fun. It's not worth the risk.
Okay.
Fuck.
Just
I would probably fuck Dracula.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, if I'm menstruating, everything is going to be licked clean. And I'm okay with that. I'm just saying.
You mean like bit clean? Like
bit clean,
just
lick
your-
clean. I'm not going to have to worry about being like, oh, I'm going to have to change the sheets. Sheets are going to be clean as a whistle. Like, I don't have to worry about any of that. That sounds like a good time for me.
I wonder what.
I'm not leaving my house for that entire week, is all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Ooh. I wouldn't either.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be the little
Yummy.
bite marks. That's exciting. We don't know where the blood's coming
That's
from.
fucking delicious. Yeah.
That sounds great. I'm
Yeah,
going to be
go
like
on.
a Salisbury steak.
How would you like me cooked?
Can I just check yourself before you wreck yourself?
I'm hoping Dracula will wreck me.
You have just committed yourself to marrying a dead corpse.
I said fuck, and I will definitely fuck.
No. The
No, she's
last
right.
option is Frankenstein.
I don't see the downside. Frankenstein. Let's go down to that Mary hole. Okay. So
Let us journey.
let's. Frankenstein.
Mhm.
Not known to be a thinker. That sounds very easily controlled.
Okay.
Say what you will. That's going to be nice.
Oh my god. You want a sub. You want a sub. You are a dumb one. You want a sub. At any cost.
Not at any cost. The rigor would be nice every
Okay.
once in a while. But
Yeah.
but they're not going to be like the smartest individual. So I'll be able to do some training, right? Like when I'm at work, I come home, Frankenstein's not cleaning the house. I'll be like, hey, bring this fire out. This is what's going to happen.
And he says, I'm really, really, really mortally afraid of fire.
yeah, absolutely.
I physically cannot do this for you.
All right, better start folding the laundry.
Then you say, okay,
Right, exactly.
great.
So I don't see the
Other chores.
downside. So, I mean,
Oh
and
my
if you
God,
go with young
that's-
Frankenstein, he has a ginormous penis.
Oh, you're so right. That's all that matters. Yes, is the size. You're so right. It doesn't matter.
So giant penis, submissive servant, married material is all I'm saying.
Kristen, that is a very good answer.
Thank you. I put some thought into this.
I think we need to break up.
Giant penis.
As much as I love doing
Submissive?
laundry, and
Oh.
as much as I'm submissive, you know,
as much as
otherwise,
Stacey has a giant penis. I think
I don't want you to think that of me. I don't want you to want that from me. I do it out of the kindness of my heart.
First off,
of course.
none of this fuck, marry, kill has anything to do with you.
That has everything to do with me.
It's for me to play out whatever fantasy I want to play out.
Exactly.
You are real, so I want to have all of that with you at once, except for the kill part.
How about my foot in your face right now?
I want to do what I do with my son and just be like, ah. And he thinks it's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, lick it.
No. Anyways,
Anyway,
I need to make another drink because I'm not drunk enough.
you're not drunk enough.
That's really cool.
I'm so drunk. I'm dizzy.
Good.
I think that might be number 2 or 3 that you said, I'm so drunk.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3. Are we done with this podcast?
We have another fuck, marry, kill.
We have another one. From who?
I also want to tell you about one more thing in my life.
Okay. Hey, Kristen. Do you have bottles of water?
Yeah, you want one?
Yes.
Do you need this
No, it's
right
okay.
now?
She
Sure.
is giving me a fresh one. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, though.
But of course, Recently, I
need to clarify.
Okay.
I don't want somebody submissive. I want someone who can challenge me.
Okay, good. Because I'll do that.
Aw.
Anyway,
that was really sweet.
that was very cute.
Kristen said while glaring into Stacy's eyes. That was very sweet.
It actually wasn't glaring. It was more pleading.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked that.
It's kind of intense. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
nice to witness. Like. Okay, but you're like included.
I feel bad.
Okay. I have one more story to tell. It's very
Okay.
short.
Okay.
In my current apartment,
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of like winding down, getting ready for bed, and was like washing my face. And I was in it's like a 100-year-old apartment, pretty much. It's like a really strange layout. Like the sink is in the middle of like a room.
Mm-hmm.
So I was washing my face in there. And I had like come out of my bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty nearby that room, and I had the door open, and it like I already felt kind of weird.
Yeah,
You can't really describe it, but I just felt strange.
I get it.
Yeah, and it was I had like a sexcapade, and I was just like up at like 6 a.m. and the door like slammed open.
Which door?
My bedroom door.
Okay.
Like it like hit the it didn't slam shut, it slammed open.
Mhm.
Like the door hit the wall.
Like it swam open into your room.
Yes.
Yeah.
At an like alarming sound. And I looked and I was like, oh my God, what? It was like really, really early in the morning. And I'm like, I'm about to go to bed.
And wait, and so your sexcapade partner was gone.
They were gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was just there, and I felt immediately really, really scared. Like I
Mhm.
knew something was going on. And then I actually went like, is like, I forget what I said. I think I like said, like, is anybody there or something like that? Like if you are here, I mean you no harm. Like I'm just like, I'm trying to just like live here.
Mhm.
Something of the sort. And then
Yeah.
I felt so unnerved that I had to take a walk. Like just it was so early, and like I was so tired. I wanted to just like be in my bed, but I
Mm.
didn't feel really like safe
Yeah.
or like just at ease
Mm.
there. So I left and I went on a walk, and then eventually I went back, and it was like, okay. It was very scary. It was like something like fucking no.
Wait, so you went on a walk downtown, and that was you felt safer than being?
Yes.
In
Then
your apartment.
then in my apartment at that time, yes, I did.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, I know, because I know where I live,
Mm-hmm.
and people
Are crazy. They dump trash cans out,
right,
and they
we saw
sit with your friends while you're trying to have a
they
nice
sit
conversation.
with they sit with us when we're like, you are about to like. There are people
Yeah.
who are just like, oh, we're trying to socialize. That's one thing. There are people who are like, we're gonna like hurt you
Mm-hmm.
because we are on some sort of drug
Yeah.
because we are,
For anyone who doesn't understand who's listening, me and Sarah have been through both of those situations together
Yes.
personally. It was very unnerving.
very scary.
And yet she opted to take a walk by herself in the middle of the night because she was too afraid to be inside.
In the middle of the
her
6
own apartment.
a.m. sunlight is what I'm talking about.
6 a.m. has no sunlight, is what I'm talking about.
It's not true.
Depending on where, like, what?
In the summertime,
When?
it's at
It is.
5:45.
Oh,
Right.
well.
It was really early and there was sun. And I felt
Okay.
like really uncomfortable in my apartment. That has happened one other time as well. There was no physical phenomena, but I just felt like I actually like talked to the ether. I was like, is there anybody there? Not like that.
Do they answer you?
No, they never have. But like it felt weird.
So
So I left again, like another time. Those 2 times was all, though. I think nothing lives there anymore.
Are you sure?
I've not experienced it myself anymore. My cat goes insane.
How long ago has it been?
It's been like 2.5 years, I think.
But if your cat goes insane, then it's probably
She does.
still there.
But Seymour doesn't. My cat Boo Boo does.
Mhm.
So I think she's probably, if I'm being realistic, I think she's probably like seeing a bug.
Okay. Okay.
As fun as it is to imagine, like, I don't really want there to be like anything incredible happening in my apartment. I would like that to not happen.
Can I
But
say
yeah.
I feel like Brandon cut out some stuff from our episode with Alex.
Okay.
But I will say that earlier today, I was trying to sleep. It was daylight out.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep at 4 a.m. because I worked really late last night. And I was just
Where at?
After dark,
Okay.
the gay bar, doing karaoke. But anyway, I was trying
yeah.
to sleep.
Shout out. Was it a good night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I like working there too. So
Yeah.
great.
Congratulations. We both are karaoke DJs. Anyway,
I forgot that I didn't have to pay cover there the other night. I was like, oh,
that was pretty funny.
I'm just hi.
Yeah, it was funny. We Kristen Stewart, we both went in there and she was like so ready to pay her cover and I was like,
very
I don't have to
prepared.
pay a cover. I work here. And she
then
was like handing her money over
I'm
and I
like-
was like, wait a minute.
Wait,
She works here now too.
hold the phone, Batman. You work here as well. And I'm like, oh, I sure do. I sure do. I forgot for a sec. I only worked there like 2 shifts. So
Yeah. But if anyone has
I
a problem with it,
pardon
they
myself.
can take it up with me. Like, you work there.
I don't think it's a problem
It's not. It was.
because I do
was
work
just-
there, but I forgot that I did.
I was just saying that to be chivalrous. Anyway.
Correct.
Um.
Okay, but anyway, yes.
Even today, like in the daylight,
yeah.
I was laying there. My cat was laying on me, and I felt something. I felt like a presence.
just the
And I
absence
just-
of me that you longed for.
Yeah.
That's very cute. That's probably what it was. No, I'm kidding. It was
Okay,
male.
no.
It was a male demon presence
I believe that.
that I felt
You were where?
in my house, in my living room, on
in
the
Lynette's
couch.
house.
Yeah, in the house that I live in.
In the house that you are abiding in.
Yeah, and I just I felt it standing over me, and you know what I did?
What?
Fucking nothing. I just went back to sleep.
You just masturbate. Like, if you want to watch something, here's something to watch. That'd be
That's-
cute. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Cute.
That's not what I did.
word
I was too tired.
that I would.
I was too tired. I just wanted to sleep.
Yeah, I know.
But it was like just
Sometimes
this
when
feeling.
I feel like I'm so horny, and then I'm like, I
Yeah.
am so depleted as well. Like I'm just gonna like sleep.
But no, let me
sorry.
finish. Like,
sorry.
no, like I knew that there was something there standing over me, looking at me, but I also knew
Today?
I always fucking feel that way when I'm there and trying to sleep. And I knew nothing bad was actually going to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's like a neutral understanding sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
which is really difficult for me to grasp sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that's there. Ooh, I want to tell another ghost story.
Okay.
Can I tell one thing?
No, Kristen.
No.
Sure.
Not on your own podcast.
Yes,
Never.
yes, you 100%. Yes, I'm joking.
Real fast. Just real quick.
Of course. Come on.
I would sit on this couch that I'm sitting on right now
Yeah.
and feel an entity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was pregnant.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
as
Even more.
as a mother in my mind,
Yeah.
I had to be protective. So
Right.
I aggressively attacked this entity that I felt and said,
Yeah.
hey, just so you know, I'm living. You're not. You are not allowed to be in my home because this is my home now. You need to deal with that. This is my presence. This is my belongings. This is my family.
That's your will
That's
speaking.
my life.
You're like, this is my strong will. Like
Right. Because
Mhm.
I'm imposing on you, basically.
I don't care. Then that's really what it went down to, is it was in an aggressive response to any sense of fear that was trying to be imposed upon me. I felt that I needed to address it immediately because it was no longer about me at that point. It was
Mhm.
about us,
Mm-hmm.
the family that I have created.
Yeah.
So as a result, to be protective, I said from the very beginning, as a pregnant mother, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to impose. You're not allowed to play the tricks that you've been playing. You're not allowed to do the things that you want to do.
You don't have power here.
You are no longer alive to be able to do those things any longer.
And I am.
I am.
Wow.
Wow.
So
What a distinction. That's nuts.
I was
It's
pregnant.
bonkers.
I was so hormonal. It was nuts. Ask anybody around
that's
me.
a superpower. If
I was
I may.
I was a super cunt. And like
fuck yeah.
I had to be, like, in my mind I had to be, because like I didn't want any other entity to be like, because there are two souls in one body at that point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's very fragile.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I felt very fragile. So I had to be
Right.
aggressive in order to express what needed to be clearly put out.
So then what ended up happening?
He's been quiet. Whatever the entity is, the
Like
entity
he's-
that lives above, right out that stairwell.
He's still
Is he
here,
here?
but he's just like,
He's just quiet. You'll hear little creaks in the stairwell on occasion, but I don't see him up at the stairwells, on top of the stairwells often. But again, my son does laugh in the middle of the night out of nowhere. So
mm-hmm.
go ahead.
I mean, I used to do that, you know? Like, I don't know if that's like an indicator of paranormal activity. I don't know. I keep looking up here. Like I want to see something, but I keep not.
My cat used to stare at the corner in
Mhm.
that exact spot.
Ah, that was one. I didn't think that was good to include, but my cat Boo Boo, in my apartment, the door situation, like that's one thing that I've perceived, but Boo Boo, not my other cat Seymour, but like Boo Boo will like go insane at the wall sometimes. Like cats, like she sees like a bug and she goes insane.
Yeah.
Cats can see ultraviolet. I don't know if you know that. Cats can see like urine trails of their prey.
Ooh,
So they can see
Wow.
different influxes of light that we can't.
Stacy. Wow. Wow.
So if they,
Okay.
I mean, that's just
I love
data.
it.
Like you don't like. There's an idea
So
that cats
this
can
is this is
see
what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
earlier with our science that we can like measure as this is physical, and what we right now call metaphysical is not really like it's like not immeasurable phenomena, but it's just like a little bit before we are able to measure those things. So I think eventually we're going to have the sciences in line to, like measure. Maybe we can't measure like UFO visits, but maybe we can measure like presences that are here from other, like, I don't know, times, or like astral planes, or all of these things that we have the words to say, but we might not have like the specificity to describe.
Well, there is the multiverse theory, and there are.
It's true.
There's people will say that ghosts are just a visitor from a different multiverse that aren't
Mhm.
able to connect.
Like different dimensions
Well,
crossing over
maybe
into
they're
each other.
More
Right.
able to connect.
Or more able to connect than
Because-
we can. We don't know.
Right. Yeah. And also, like, maybe we can. Like,
Maybe we can.
maybe if this structure was here like a long time ago, or like a long time in the future, like maybe this stays the same, and the person that you see at the top of your stairs is like way in the future, like several hundred years.
He's from the past.
Mm-hmm.
You think
He died in that room.
he?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know?
I just feel it.
But there's no
He
like.
died where? In the
that-
music room?
In the music room.
But how do you know that he died there?
I don't know. I just feel it.
Okay.
I believe you.
I believe you too. I just wonder if like you have like concrete evidence of human life. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
When you say concrete evidence, it's kind of like,
No, he didn't. He wasn't in the basement. No, I feel like he died in that room over there. And I feel like
your intuition is true. Like,
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It is right.
I don't know. But I just that's
No,
what I
no.
feel.
You don't know, but like,
I just mean like
do
newspaper
know.
articles or like what your landlord told you. That's all I mean,
He lived here a long time. He lived here for a very long time, and then he died in his sleep in that room over there
Died in his sleep.
in his sleep. So whether it was like a heart attack or something. But that's
or like
my
cancer
belief.
or
Yeah, something along those lines. But he died
something.
peacefully.
And then he's just still here.
Well, yeah, he doesn't know where else to
Like-
go.
sometimes he could be.
And he's cool. I mean, this is his home. I get it. You just can't impose.
Mm.
He's not allowed.
Okay, you told him not to.
Well, duh. I got a life to live here. So
Yeah.
he had his life and it's over now.
Mm.
I've never thought about that, Kristen. Like, if somebody is
You can't.
a presence in your home, which I have felt before, it kind of makes me feel like powerless.
Mhm.
No.
But people in my life, like in my physical life, don't get to tell me what my life is going to look like. So why would things that are
Because you can't explain it. So it's scary.
right? So I'm like, it's alien. It's like,
Non-corporeal.
yes,
Right.
but no, that's actually like a really big wow moment for me. Like, you don't have to like concede to, like, just because they're like non-physical doesn't mean I have to.
Be submissive to it.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like
Exactly.
bees or wasps, right? Like a bee or a wasp, if you're scared of it and you swat at it, it's going to get aggressive. But it feeds off the hormones that you're producing of fear and different types of things.
Well,
so if you're just chill,
an angry dog does the same thing, but like
any
I'm still going to be scared.
right, it's a reactive. But if you don't react and you be proactive about it, you're feeding the energy you want to give off.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid. I don't know. I don't want to be it's just like when my son,
Yeah.
when he is having a tantrum, right? I could also have a tantrum because he's having a reaction that's strong. I'm going to react to the strong reaction. Or I
Could
can
be,
subvert
yeah.
from that reaction and have something overwhelmingly positive that he can feed off of. It's just a transfer of energy that you need to have for those moments.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like that transfer of energy can go into many different realms of whatever it is you need in life. As long as you're strong in your own sense of self. Does that make sense?
It does. Like, you have your very like non-negotiable like stances, like whether it's like you said, like with your kid,
Mm-hmm.
which you need to have two of.
I do need to have two.
Uh-huh.
Yes. One day.
Or adopt or whatever that is for you.
I don't need to have two of one. I just need two separate.
Yeah.
But that's my own OCD. Like it's so weird. Like, you know how you put your credit card into the anything and you hear the noise
Mm-hmm.
that says you need to pull it out. I have to hear it twice. Like it's a fucking thing. Anyways, continue. I really do have issues.
Wow. Okay, so no, I thought I didn't believe in like numerology, but maybe I don't know. maybe that's real.
Maybe I'm bisexual because I need two of everything. Who knows?
2 genders only.
We're done. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening. You can check Sarah Smith out at Sundog Sarah on her Instagram or Sundog Sarah on Bandcamp. Thanks again.